Well, good morning, Internet, and welcome back to Badlands. I'm going to start this video off with an apology. My computer crashed a couple of videos ago, and I didn't realize that the microphone settings had reset. So I recorded 3 or 4 more videos as I was building up the base. Went to go upload them and noticed that there was no audio from me. It was just the game audio and me clicking on things. So instead of uploading those, we're just going to skip ahead to now. We'll do kind of an overview of where things are. And yeah, sorry about that, but if you see anything that I'm not covering, definitely let me know. So we'll start here. Converted all the ranches over to stone hatches. Because this is Badlands, there's so much granite and other stuff that stone hatches can eat. Yeah, let's click on one. So stone hatches can eat all the nasty stuff. Sedimentary, igneous, obsidian, granite, just stuff you want. I wonder if they can eat mafic. I've never even checked. Huh, they don't eat mafic rock. Okay, so there is something they won't eat. Over here, we've got the pips. Last video, one of my previous videos, I showed you how to make copper ore. The pips went and planted all this. Tons of lumber and dirt, going nuts. The Drecos are going nuts. I've got tons of reed fiber off of them. Let's look over here. I think that is industrial ingredient. Yeah, we got 600 reed fiber. I don't know how you lose 10 thousandths of reed fiber, but apparently I did. Plastic-wise, 72 tons. So yeah, the glossy Drecos are going nuts. Overheated, yeah, we'll get up to that. This steam vent I bricked off because I have 2 polluted water vents and a cool slush geyser. So I think that's dormant, but about to become active again. So plenty enough water from that. Ooh, glimmering planet, nice. Source of tungsten, that is one of the best things you can find. Down here at the bottom of the base, I am pumping all of the ethanol from around the map down to this one petroleum generator that's running everything down here. These hydrogen generators are just backup. And then once this pressure gets up high enough, this pumps. Because of my lack of power, with only 1 hydrogen vent and 1 natural gas vent, I built this glass forge so I could get solar power. In order to keep that molten glass from boiling everything, I came down to my frozen core and I'm using it to cool down the oil. In terms of a strange map, these are my only 2 oil reservoirs. Usually most maps have 3, but this map had only 3 oil biomes. This small one, a small one over there, and a small one over there, and that was it. And those didn't come with oil reservoirs. So once I start running low on oil, at least I've got 2, which is plenty enough. I found a copper volcano and put in my volcano tamer. I've got a training video on that. It's dormant for now, but it works pretty darn simple. These temp shift plates cool down the copper immediately, spread out the heat to the steam in the oil, keeps everything cool. The steam then powers its own cooling loop and spits out the copper once it gets cold enough. The most valuable thing to find on Badlands is a gold volcano. Same idea. Spread the heat out, cool it off. Now, yeah, up here, building around the Gravitas building, I went and put as much solar panels as I could, taking advantage of, I could probably move you over a bit and get a bit more power out of it. Up here I've got my space scanner set up. I just converted these from steel. I had made them out of iron because I was so low on steel with such low oil and fossil. Yeah, let's see. No, a suit wearer that can't research, can't pilot, and somebody who can't dig is just useless. So I just remade these out of steel. My cooling loop is hydrogen running through a couple of thermoregulators. Excess food-wise, we're taking all that regolith and feeding it down here. I accidentally screwed this up and now I can't get to that loader. I'll have to figure out how to get in there eventually. But it should be fine. This one should dump off everything. Why is plastic going up there? Oh, these guys are dumping... It's level 3 and yet they're doing that. Sometimes I just wonder. Well, okay. Let's stop them from doing that. Like, it's level 3 and they're still doing it. Ah, whatever. Gives them something to do. Let's sweep this up. Give them some sweep commands locally. That'll keep them busy. All these pumps you see running around are all of the various ethanol pockets that I went and grabbed stuff, went and pumped out. Is there any of the other ones empty? No, they're still going. Yeah, plenty of ethanol to run that bottom part of the base. This setup is an absolute spaghetti of wires, but basically we are taking power into these upper transformers, dumping it onto the main power grid, using these batteries to help store it up. This electrolyzer setup is feeding the oxalite and jet suits. Where am I on research? Almost done. These just came back from research, and so now I'm furiously getting up to petroleum engines. I think what else I haven't covered. I was very low on diamond because of the very small oil biomes. I'm trying to think of what else I covered in those videos. I think I skipped this. So this setup, I found reed fiber in the printing pod. All my excess polluted water, once I get more than 4 tanks full, comes down here. So automation-wise, this says if this tank has stuff in, allow polluted water down here to be burned off into the reeds. That way I get more reed fiber out of them. And we got some great halls, some recreation buildings. Shipping-wise, everything from up top is coming down here. This just takes meat and sends it down to be cooked. This coal backup is taking all the excess coal from all of my stone hatches and burning it. Where am I on? Alright, we can now stop cooking pips. Don't need them. You're dormant. I think you went active again. Good. Yeah, so that's where we're at. I am very low on geysers on this map. I just have not found very many. Like this entire view, and we've got 1 cool steam vent. This entire view, and nothing. So I got lucky with those polluted waters, but not a whole lot going on geyser-wise, and a small oil biome's just been frustrating. I'll probably come down here as the oil drops down, just dig out more of this. In fact, to keep them busy, we're just going to do a big sweep command. So all my dupes have nothing better to do, can pick up all the granite and everything that I picked up from there. Yeah, we got plastic ladders, so next we are getting into space. I researched these first 2, found iso resin and nothing, which is just awful. Hopefully these 2 have fullerene so I can get supercoolant, and then I can start figuring out how I'm gonna do liquid oxygen. Getting to that's gonna be tough. I guess my best bet is take this out. I'll lose some oxygen and then they can come in and fix it. I forgot about an oxalite setup when I built all this and then realized I just don't have the room. Once I can get thermium, then these things will stop overheating. Alright, somebody come fix it. Perfect. Now we can put that back in. Now, this thing's picking up the trash. Nice. So yeah, I lost some oxygen pressure, but that I don't care about. Any oxygen I lose just means I make more hydrogen. Alright, now that's sealed, this will overpressurize again, and we're good. Over here, this is set to 12 critters, counts eggs and critters. The eggs drop way over here. Yeah, sometimes it makes a bit of a mess. And then these loaders load up. Actually, you can be not. Let's make you just critter eggs. And then you can be everything that's not critter eggs. And so the automation goes up to here. This will then dump the critter eggs. Otherwise, everything else gets dumped over here, filtered, and sent down. That way, everything that comes from space, I can then get sorted and use. And then these guys are eaten. So theoretically, 16 bunker doors should feed 12 shovels. I don't actually need the meat from them. I just want to eat the regolith. And then these are just to help ship more stuff out. We're good. Down here was my setup for making steam for the steam rocket. I just deleted that in the last video where I realized I wasn't recording. And yeah, we're starting to find some eggshells, but I'm just all out of lime. But luckily, star map wise, I've got 2, whatever types these are. Yeah, 2 satellites that have steel. So that'll take care of my steel production once I get cargo. Getting cargo is going to take a while. Oh, that'd be why my research is taking long. When I rebuilt these, I didn't set their priority to 6. Data banks are hot, but I've got a cooling loop. This is also all spaghetti. So the petroleum cooling loop runs through the aqua tuner at the top. The water cooling loop is just passive. This pipe is water from the cool slush geyser. So that's what I used to cool down the base until I got the aqua tuner going. I don't know if I need 2 incubators running to keep 8. Let's turn one off. And that way we'll see if my number of stone hashes goes down. Cool, so I think we're good on that as a catch-up. We've got industrial brick doing good. We've stored up plenty of hydrogen, which is nice. We're still just burning everything at this point, but those solar panels definitely helped out. This setup over here is taking all the carbon dioxide, either feeding it into here for my soda fountains or turning it into polluted water. Nope, this has now gone off again. So yeah, we are fully stocked on water again. Made through an entire cycle of them going dormant without running out of water. So yeah, now I'm back to just digging. I want to get into here to get all this wolframite, cleaning up all of that. So that's where we're at. Hopefully now that I've got the microphone sorted again, we'll get back to some regular videos, and next will be space cargo. Hope you all have a wonderful day and see you next time.